love me?
Yes, I do.
Beg for your life.
This place is all about surrender. Surrender to everything you know.
Why would you want to leave this place? It's paradise.
It's not.
All right, Ruthless fans. Yeah, thanks for nobody telling me this. I had to find out for myself on the... Actually, hang on. Yeah, it was about 3 days ago on BET Plus. They dropped a minute-long trailer for Season 1 Part 2, which will be coming Thanksgiving Day. So next Thursday on the 26th, we will be getting 3 episodes for the price of 1 on Thanksgiving. Ruthless is finally coming back. Now, there was also a 30-second teaser for the back half of Season 2, well, back half of Season 1 Part 2, but the 30 seconds really encompassed dialogue and scenes from Part 1. It was still good though. I did a video on that already, but this video was just chock full of scenes and dialogue from the back half of Season 1, so we are definitely in for a treat. Unfortunately, with the trailer only being accessible from BET Plus, I'm not able to get my hands on it, so the trailer will not be in the video. However, I do have screenshots, and I did write down all the scenes and dialogue so we can follow along here. So if you already have BET Plus, just go to Ruthless, and if you go to the extra section, you'll see the trailer right there. But before going further, unlike BET Plus, this channel's free. So go ahead and hit subscribe if you are new, or if you are a frequent visitor to the channel and you watch my content, I appreciate it, but hit the dang button. We hit 150,000. I'm trying to hit 200,000 subscribers. Let's go ahead and hit the thumbs up button. Let's try to get to 75 likes on this video. Follow me on my social media platforms. Links are in the description below. We need about 6.3 thousand more followers on Instagram to reach 30,000. So the HAHN is the Instagram handle. Like I said, links are in the description. And finally, that little bell right beside subscribe, make sure you hit all. That way you allow all notifications to come through. That way, when I post content, you know about it, because by the end of the year, I'm trying to get at least 50% of my watch time to come from my subscribers in order to kind of balance out the channel. So the more people who subscribe, the more people who hit the bell icon, the higher the percentage goes up. So there's a lot to get into. Throughout the duration of the trailer, there were several times where, different phrases would pop up on the screen, such as, disciple or deceiver, beware false prophets. I mean, there were at least 6 or 7 of them. They pretty much lined up pretty well with the scenes, So to start it off, we have Daikon shoving Roof into one of the punishment chambers or punishment trailer, whichever one you prefer. And, we kind of force her down on the floor, and we notice that there's a whip in his hand. I know some people are into that kind of stuff, but looks like it can get kind of kinky. But ironically enough, there's another scene of the two where they're embracing each other, kissing. All I got to say is, I hate Daikon. Jeremy, why would you hate Daikon? I could think of a lot of reasons, honestly, looking back at the first part of Season 1. But, I mean, the fact that he's kissing Roof and not me says a lot. Jealousy is, thy name is Green-Eyed Monster. So, we also have the highest with one of the young gentlemen. I believe he was the one who was cleansed. He was the one who was forced to take the blame for stealing the truck from the older couple in town. You got to go back early into the first couple episodes of Season 1 of Ruthless, basically when Callie/Ruby was abducted, and Daikon slapped Tally, and then she crashed the car. Her and Roof went to get the truck, and that was their way back to the compound. The police were called as a result of the robbery or Grand Theft Auto, and it was Tally who stole the truck, but this guy had to wear the robe and take the fall, and he ended up being cleansed, and it looks like he's about to be cleansed again, whether he wants to or not, because the highest is asking him, do you love me? I do. Then beg for your life. And then we get a scene later on where, the highest is, taking his robe off, and then this young man is coming out of the trailer, and Roof is rushing up to him. He's like, you should let me help you. You can't even help yourself. So it looks like that. Yeah, he probably got a cleansing he ain't want, but he got cleansed anyway. As Will Smith would say, you know what I mean? You know, he got cleansed. Yeah. So after that, we also have, I love the visuals. Like there's a wide shot showing the entire compound. Also the Rakadushi are like chanting and swaying. They're holding like little lanterns. I do believe like Roof and Tally were saying they want to escape during like the full moon ceremony or something. So I believe possibly this is in reference to that. It's some kind of like ritual or celebration going on. That's where they're swinging like that with the lanterns. I mean, all I could think about is Tangled, you know, where they're talking about, I can see the light. I haven't watched that movie in a long time. I might rewatch it this week. I feel like I need to cleanse myself with all these fun-loving movies and all, because once Ruthless comes back, I know it's about to get real dirty real fast. And it also seems like Lynn is showing up to the compound, and Daikon's meeting her at the gate. I believe the dialogue is, this place is all about surrender. Surrender to everything you know. And he's giving her a pill, and looks like she's having a good time. But speaking of Lynn, there's also a brief, and I mean a brief, blink and you miss it moment where we have, you know, Lynn and Brian together at home. It looks like, you know, he's taking her by like the wrist or the arm, and you see the wedding ring. She looks like she's definitely high. And then after that, we see Brian, like, you know, slapping the chair. I'm guessing like Lynn leaves. That's probably what I'm guessing here. Like he's trying to be romantic because that's his thing. He's so tangled up in work, and, you know, Lynn feels like she's being neglected. So it looks like, you know, with them both being dressed the way they are, probably had a romantic dinner planned. It just didn't go the way he was thinking. So the question is Lynn at the compound before or after the scene where she's with Brian? I don't know. I would assume it's before, because she did walk out and leave Cynthia there by herself. So I'm guessing that she goes to the camp. But then again, she is wearing a different outfit. I mean, I'm guessing she changed clothes. I don't know. Or maybe when Lynn shows up and Daikon gives her the pill, that's like her finally escaping for real. I don't know. Either way, I'm looking forward to it, okay? Not everything needs to be over. No, you know what? I can't say that. My whole thing about this channel is overthinking. Another great scene, the elder mother sitting outside of the punishment chamber, and she's doing like this creepy ass laugh. But I love the cut of how they had it, because it's happening like, is this when Daikon and Roof go in the chamber? Because there's another scene where she's sitting at the table with the applesauce and all, take her to the punishment chamber. And I'm like, wait, are we talking about one of the kids? Are we talking about one of the elders? I don't know. Like, I don't know. Maybe one of the kids speaks out a line or something. That's my guess, because imagine like, you know, your elementary school teacher, like, y'all act up, and she's like, send this one to the punishment trailer. No applesauce for you. Then we also have some dissension in the ranks. Now, remember, I did a video recently about like 6 new characters, technically 5, because one of them has actually been in the show for, I think his name is Clark, but there are like 5 other characters coming: Oliver, River, Paula, Zane, Lacey. There are possibly going to be more like-minded people like Roof and Tally in the Rakadushi compound who want to go, which is why I'm thinking maybe during the back half of season 1, we're probably going to see kind of a underground railroad of sorts ran by Tally and Roof, where they're helping others escape just like they're trying to escape. And Roof is like, why would you want to leave this place? It's paradise. It's not. I don't want to die. But then we see this same young lady towards the end of the trailer. Looks like she's fallen to the ground with like a carton or something that's open. So I don't know if she was hit. Possibly she was drugged. Well, then again, they're all drugged, but you know what I mean? Like really, really drugged. I don't know. But yeah, we got some defectors in the ranks. So I'm very interested to see how many other like-minded characters are kind of, you know, in the same boat. And we also have Roof slapping a girl. So I don't know if this is the same girl that, you know, handed her and Tally like this envelope, but either way, Roof backhands somebody. And we also have Andrew and Daikon. Daikon's like, everyone was scared, but you are not. So I don't know. Maybe this is a reference to how Andrew was able to keep so calm, cool, and collected when Brian came up to the compound and everybody was losing their damn mind. But then again, he could say that, you know, it was part of my training. I forgot. We know that, I think that he told Daikon that he was a cop back in the past, and Daikon's like, I know cops, I can smell them. And I mean, he was FBI, so I think the cop was a cover story. Or did Andrew say he was like an accounting aide? Look, forgive me, it's been so long since the show was on. The last episode came on June 4th, so I feel like I can get some leniency when it comes to me not remembering every single detail. But if you go back to my Ruthless playlist and look at all my videos, then you know I pay attention to detail. But we also have Daikon still suspecting Andrew, and then we also have Andrew talking to Ruth, and he says, I will not let this be a Waco situation. And I had to look this up, but there was apparently a siege in Waco. Isn't Waco in Texas? Hang on. I feel bad. I actually pulled up the information, and here I am not being able to remember it. Waco siege. Yeah, this was in Texas. This happened back in 93. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, similar situation. Okay, I see what they're doing there. And the elder mother's last words at the trailer, like, you will learn, girl. You will learn. Yeah, shit's getting real, guys. So that was the trailer breakdown for Ruthless Part 2 of Season 1. I can't wait for it to come on. I'm going to be completely real with you. It's very unlikely I'm going to watch this on Thanksgiving Day. I'm going to be at home. This ain't the kind of show you watch with your mama. That's all I'm saying. I just know when I get home sometime next week, it's going to be a mix of political news on the television, Family Feud with Steve Harvey, and nonstop Hallmark Christmas movies. So I don't know what the schedule is going to look like next week when it comes to videos. I'm well aware the Haves and Have-Nots comes on Tuesday. I don't know when I'm going home. It's either going to be possibly the 25th. It might be the morning of Thanksgiving. Sometimes I do that where it's like, I'll just drive home the morning of and be like, hey, is there anything you need so I could stop at a store on my way back to home? I have no idea. I just know when I'm at home, most likely not doing any videos. Like the week after Thanksgiving, yes, I'm going to be back in the full work mode. But just know that next week, I have no idea what the schedule is. So just to give you a heads up on that. So with that being said, what's your favorite part of the Ruthless trailer? If you want to watch the full thing, once again, BET Plus, search Ruthless, go to Ruthless, and not the episode list, but there's a section called Extras. If you click on that, then the trailer will be right there for you to see. So thanks so much for tuning in. Will you be watching Ruthless on Thanksgiving? I mean, but to be fair, it does come on. I mean, it will get uploaded to BET Plus pretty dang early in the morning. At least I hope so. Like, there have been times where sometimes it gets uploaded late. If they want to do it right, put it on there early, because I don't know. Maybe if I'm up at like 4 or 5, I'll binge the 3 episodes and take notes and everything. Because Thanksgiving dinner ain't going to be done on Thanksgiving. Like, it'll probably be like that evening or afternoon. I don't know. But the cooking starts, the day before. But I don't know what's going down. So when the turkey goes down in the gravy, gonna get something really crazy. I don't know. But thanks so much for tuning in, guys. If you would like to donate to the channel, feel free to do so on PayPal, Cash App, or join Patreon for as little as $1 a month. And like I said before, please like and subscribe, click the notification bell, and follow me on social media. And with that being said, I will talk to you soon.